So today, we have the Immortal taking on Wolverine. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, when it comes to physical strength and speed, the Immortal is, without a doubt, better. Out of all the heroes on Earth, Immortal is likely second when it comes to physicality, only behind Invincible. He's casually sent villains to space, smashed concrete, and flown through buildings. When clashing with Omni-Man, they created a massive shockwave that destroyed a lot of the landscape. He's generally overpowered the Maulers, and he's fought against Omni-Man and Invincible variants, making them both bleed. And according to Image Comics, he's also classified as a 50-tonner. And with speed, the guy can fly at least a few Mach speeds. When he was outraged upon his first resurrection, they said he was flying at Mach 3. So, yeah. He's flown from Colorado to Utah, Switzerland to New Zealand, and from the ground to orbit, all in a few minutes or less. He's even intercepted Invincible before. Now, that's not to say Logan isn't strong or fast. He's definitely superhuman. Like, he swung a tree like a baseball bat, snapped thick chains forged from the hardest steel money can buy, broke a dinosaur's neck, and stopped a speeding truck cold by just standing in front of it. And he is sneaky fast. He's easily dodged or blocked machine gun fire when he's needed or wanted to. He's blitzed whole groups of trained men before they even knew what was happening. And he's even danced around Thor, an actual god. Fast and agile characters like Spider-Man and Gambit have complimented him on his speed, reflexes, and agility too. He's strong and fast, just nowhere near the Immortals weight class. And in terms of durability, this is where they are closest. But the Immortal is physically tougher. His skin, organs, and just his body are just more resilient. Like, Logan is usually hurt by bullets, and the Immortal isn't. He's taken several hits from Omni-Man, Mark variants, Supreme Leader Cho, and Omnipotus. He's unbothered by magma and ignored having his own arm ripped off. His whole stitch is that he's immortal. This means he can't really die, and even if he is decapitated or sliced in half, if his body is reattached, he'll just come back good as new. He doesn't age and is immune to all diseases and toxins and has a limitless stamina and endurance. But this is Wolverine we're talking about, and we all know why he is incredibly tough. His adamantium skeleton and his regenerative healing factor. He has one of the best healing factors in all of comics. These two things have consistently allowed him to fight in much higher weight classes. Barrages of gunfire, headshots, big explosions, and enough pufferfish toxin to kill 20 men didn't even slow him down. He's also taken repeated hits from Marvel's biggest powerhouses like Hulk, Juggernaut, Thor, Gladiator, etc. And even nuclear bombs can't kill him. He just heals from it. There's also his claws. These things can slice and dice through basically anything. Luke Cage's indestructible skin? Check. The Thing's rocky exterior? Check. Colossus's organic steel? Double check. Even major powerhouses like Hulk, Thor, Gladiator, and even Thanos are not safe from these things. They pierce right through them like a hot knife through butter. He is also one of Marvel's very best fighters, up there with the likes of Captain America, Black Panther, and Iron Fist. He's also a great strategist and tactician, has animalistic senses that are better than Daredevil's apparently, and can enter this berserker-like rage, which makes a full package of Wolverine. He's incredible. But the Immortal has lived hundreds of lifetimes, accumulating a ton of fighting experience and knowledge, and is a formidable tactician and strategist in his own right. So, who wins? Well, I need to say this first. Immortal is a loser. He just is. He sucks at being a hero. He really does. He loses all the time. The only solo win on screen that we saw is against Biplane, a discounted version of Marvel's Vulture, and that we haven't seen since the first episode of the first season. All right, that's it. He's lost to Nolan, Mark Variants, the Maulers, and technically even Doc Seismic if you count the start of season 3. But at the same time, he is still much stronger, faster, more experienced than Logan, and he can fly. On paper, Logan shouldn't really stand a chance. Okay, he shouldn't. But he definitely does. Those claws of his will definitely shred the Immortal to pieces. He's also used to fighting major powerhouses, people way stronger than the Immortal. His fights with Hulk are legendary, literally, to the point people want to see a movie between Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. But he's also fought against Gladiator, Juggernaut, Thor, and even Thanos. But to be fair, those fights never really go Logan's way. It's just his durability and healing factor that keep him from being killed. And while his healing factor is great, it can be overwhelmed. We've seen Wolverine be knocked out by Spider-Man, Iron Man, and as well as others. Characters more so on Immortal's strength level. However, I think those low showings for Logan are more of an outlier than the high showings. Like I said, his fights with Hulk are legendary. They fought several times, and they're always brutal and last forever, essentially. And his claws will slice the Immortal up. The Immortal can win this for sure. And I know other people, like other YouTubers like Danko, sided with the Immortal in this fight. However, I'm not. I'm siding with Wolverine taking this one. The Immortal is nowhere near the strength level of someone like Thor and Hulk, and Wolverine has consistently been able to, contend with them, and I think he could do the same here. The Immortal could win for sure if he, threw Logan into space. That would do it. Maybe threw him into a volcano and just left him there. But outside of that, I just don't see Immortal's strength and speed being enough to consistently take down Wolverine. While Wolverine's claws can definitely consistently take down the Immortal. He may not die, but you might as well be. Wolverine wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy, leave a comment of what you thought, and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. Please leave a question for the Q&A video I want to do. I still want to do that, even though it's been a while since I've posted about it. And please go follow my social medias. My TikTok and my Instagram will be down in the description. I do upload to those pretty weekly every time I do a versus video. So yeah, go follow that. That'd be awesome if you did. If not, yeah, it's whatever. And all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.